Hey guys, I'm just popping in. Um, First and foremost, I want to say thank you. I definitely appreciate the support for everybody who's out there listening. I definitely appreciate it. Hope that it's helping you in some way. Another thing, if you guys could share this with your uncles, cousins, friends, nephews, any men that you think would find some value in this, please go ahead and share it to them. Please don't just hold on to this game. I need you to be liberal with it. um, Drop a review. That too. I need you guys to go ahead and drop a review, and you can grab the book on Amazon.com, either the paperback version or the Kindle version. And that's it. Now we can get back into the lessons. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Say, share this.
Share this.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Lesson 11. God's present, the present. Every day is a present from God. Why would He bless you with what you want when you did nothing with yesterday? Don't spend your days daydreaming. Every day you must take steps towards your goals, then God will help you. Don't let your goals pile up and bury you with regret. The cemetery is filled with people who never got it done. The day I realized I had to move forward with my goals every day, the world became so simple. Men in this era tend to blame others for what they don't have. I'm even guilty of this myself. I always thought that if AT&T could put 5 people in a building and make $1 million, then why can't me and my friends? The truth is, it just doesn't work like that normally. It can, but you can't depend on that, or you may find yourself like me in my younger years, somewhat bitter and frustrated. You cannot fix the people around you, so your time is best spent working on yourself. You may be the key to everyone's success. How will you know if you're not working on yourself daily? You are your biggest project, and time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it. The breakdown. So, I'm seeing depend on yourself. A lot of times we depend on friends, and that's cool. And sometimes we have to depend on friends, but you don't want that. That's not what you want. You much rather be the one that people depend on. We got enough people depending on other people. We need strong people. We need strong men. We don't need men who are dependent on other people. Not that it's bad, because sometimes you have to, but we gotta start working towards not having to depend on nobody. As a man, that need to be your primary objective, because I'm going through it right now. It's really crazy because I just read lesson 11, and it reminded me, it put me back on course. Mid read, like dang, I'm supposed to be working on something with somebody, and they showing me traits that are discouraging. And I'm like, dang, I thought we was going to do this, and I thought we was going to do that, right? And I get home, and guess what I got to guess what I got to do next? Number 11. Number 11. So the same thing I'm telling y'all, I need to be reminded of myself. I got to go hard. After this, I'm finna go to the gym. I got to keep going. I got to keep focusing on what I need to do, because help is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. So it's nice. It's a nice plus for sure, but it's not guaranteed. And a lot of times you be shocked at when it don't come through. A lot of times, man, it's supposed to come through and it don't. It don't. Like I had a family shortly before this, and the other part of that family just dropped out. You know, we were supposed to break generational curses and, not have our son, in a broken family. No. Had all types of conversations, deep conversations about that. And I put in the work. Gone. As a man, that's the worst thing you could do for yourself is put yourself in position where you have to depend on others. And I know it sucks because realistically, that's where power comes from. True power comes from being able to depend on one another. But in this day and age, we got to be self-sufficient so that we could set that trend. Or it's just going to get knocked down. We got to be the foundation ourselves. And for us to do that, for us to be the foundation, you got to work on your stuff every day. You got to make sure you get where you got to go. You got to take it serious until you're strong enough to be the foundation. And then you get to dictate what's on top of that foundation. Because a lot of people be moving weird. So somebody gonna have to be the foundation and then regulate everything that gets built on top of the foundation. Because we don't got nothing right now. It's the wild, wild west for a lot of us. And when you in the wild, wild west and you trying to depend on somebody, yeah, it get ugly. It get ugly. We got to set the foundation and build something that makes sense. Because a lot of things just don't make sense right now in this day and age, in this new world. So you got to depend on yourself. Every day you got to work. You know, sometimes we get caught up in what we got going on with other people. And that's cool, but that shouldn't be your primary. Your primary should be making sure that you straight for real. Not that I'm not saying don't work together, because you definitely have to work with people. And when it's flowing right and things are going how they supposed to go, you'll know when to dive in full-fledged on whatever project you got with somebody else. But that's why rule number 1 is have a trade, because you're setting a foundation for yourself. That way you won't go past a certain level and can't nobody let you down past a certain level. When you depending on somebody for your basic needs, for the basics, you know what I'm saying? Or you depending on somebody to keep you at a comfortable level in life, that's not nothing you should have to depend on nobody for. Because it's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for you to be emotionally messed up for real. Because most people aren't dependable. A lot of people got issues. You might be the person that needs to be the foundation for them. And it may not seem fair, but it's better to be the foundation than to not have one at all. Some of you men are around people who morals aren't up to par. Their intelligence not up to par. Their communication skills aren't up to par. All types of things. And you're wondering, why is this? Why is it like that? Because you ain't did your stuff yet. You the one who's supposed to help them. That could be a lot of y'all who listening to this right now. You're the one. So you can't afford to slack. You can't afford to be leaning on the people who should be who probably should be leaning on you. You got to do the work. And that's a problem. A lot of us, like myself, we feel like we shouldn't have to do the work because there's so many hands around. I know that's just not how it is, though. You do have to do the work because you're the only one who's going to do it right. Yeah, it's hands around, but are they morals up to par? It's hands around, but are they smart enough? And if you are one of those people who are the leader, whether it be in your family, whether it be in any setting, then it's like I said before, it's tough. You got to bear. A lot of times you have to bear the burden and do the work every day. You got to be a dog. You really got to be a dog and get it done. Unfortunately, you might not get no help right now. You might not get no help until you got things that are attracting people to you. Like if you build it, they will come. Yeah, a lot of times you got to build it first. Yeah, you wish that they was here helping you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna come till after you build it. That's how it goes sometimes. And while you building it every day, you got to wake up and go hard. But that's the gist of that. I know it sucks, but once you get it done, it won't suck. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel good about yourself, and you'll be happy for that moment at the least. I'm not gonna say life will be perfect after that, but it'll be a whole lot better. It's worth it. But you got to keep grinding every day. Every day. God gave you another day, use it. And he'll bless you, I promise. But you gotta show him that you're gonna do something with these days that he giving you. For sure. But that's the end of that one. I'm gonna catch y'all next lesson. Say hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.